Hi everyone, welcome to the new playlist called Law and Language from Dharmapeetam. So before going into the law aspect, let us concentrate a bit on the language aspect, because most of the students actually they do have some issues with dealing with the language, especially English. And I concentrate a bit more on English because this particular language is very important for your professional growth. So before going into how the legal language system is all about, let us concentrate a bit more about the language, right from the basics. Right from the basics, let us think more about the language. Let's improve our basic language quality first, and then we can go for integrating a language and a law together. So as we know, language is simply explained as nothing else but a means of communication. A means of communication to exchange the ideas, to express our thoughts. For all these purposes, a medium that we use is nothing else but a language. When we check a dictionary, a language is basically explained as a principal method of a human communication consisting of words used in a structural and conventional way and conveyed by speech, written or gesture. So it is a principal method of human communication using words which are used in a structural way. So there are words in language, and these words are used in a structural way. Structural way means nothing else but a grammatically accurate, correct method. Okay, and conveyed by speech. We can speak and express ourselves by using a language, or we can write and express ourselves using a language, or even we can use gestures. Gestures means the kind of a language that is used by the hearing impaired people. So they use some kinds of a sign language. In sign language also, every different sign is actually allotted to a particular word, and that's how they are making it up, right? So a method of communication by using words in a structurally, grammatically organized manner, that is what a language is. Now, what is the base component of a language? What is actually a language made up of? We usually think about the words. Words are the basic unit. Literally speaking, when we go deep into this particular linguistic aspects, there are a lot of other things. But as far as we people who are actually trying to improve our language capacity, basically for the purpose of our own expression, there is nothing scientific kind of things to be learned from that. So to our best understanding about a language, we can say the basic component of a language is nothing else but a sound. When we check different languages, we can simply identify that almost all the languages have almost the same kind of sounds. For example, the basic sound A. We know the same sound is there in English, the same sound is there in our mother tongue, Telugu, the same sound is there in Hindi, the same sound is there in every language. Sound is the same. What differs there is the script. In English, we use letter A basically for expressing the sound A. In Telugu, there is a different script as far as the sound A is to be expressed. In Hindi, a different script. In Tamil, a different script. In Kannada, a different script. In Odia, a different script. In Assamese, a different script. So in every language, almost the sound system is all but the same. But what differs is the script. And when we check, almost all Indian languages have around 50 plus different sounds, and every sound is expressed using a distinguishedly different script. Script means nothing else but a symbol. When we represent one particular sound using a particular symbol, that is called a letter. That's why we have different letters expressing different sounds. So these sounds, which forms the basic unit of the language, is expressed using some symbols in a written format, and that is what we call a letters. And when these letters are put together, when these letters, the symbols are put together in a way by which we can pronounce it, it should have consonant sounds and vowel sounds in such a way that we can speak it, we can pronounce it. Those units are called words. So sounds, giving a script to the sound is called a letter. The letters put together in a pronounceable way, we call it a word. And when we put these words in together in a systematically, as I said earlier, a grammatically accurate way, so that it will have its own meaning, a conveyable meaning, it becomes a sentence. When we put sentences together, it becomes a paragraph. It goes on like that. So as far as we people are concerned, we need to concentrate a bit more on this particular thing called the words, and the words getting put together, framing it up a sentence.